Hi, this is Philip Ador, founder of NCLEX RN 45-Day Challenge. In this video, I'm going to be talking about spinal cord injury. The spine is a flexible column made up of 33 bones called vertebrae. It is made of flexible disc located between each vertebrae and ligaments made of tough elastic fibers which holds the vertebrae together. The spine gives body stability and protects the spinal cord, which is located in a narrow canal that runs through the center of each vertebrae. The delicate cord is encased in a tough fibrous membrane and is bathed in a cerebral spinal fluid, which provides further protections. The spinal cord is a delicate tube of nerves and fibers, nerve cells that extends from the brain to the lower back. Together, the brain and spinal cord make up the central nervous system. The function of the spinal cord is to relay messages from the brain to the body and from the body back to the brain. All movements of the body and limbs and all sensations are relayed through the spinal cord. The spinal cord also plays a part in the transmissions of messages from the autonomic nervous system, which regulates many body functions such as heartbeat, blood pressure, and temperature regulations. Damage the spinal cord and disturb any of all of these functions. Injuries to the spine and spinal cord occur when the body is exposed to forces greater than these body parts can withstand. Spinal injuries results when only the body structures and or ligaments are damaged, though the area affected will be probably not to be immobilized until it heals. The spinal cord is not affected. When an injury involves the spinal cord, the flow of messages between the brain and the rest of the body is interrupted or cut off. The interruptions results in decrease or loss of movement and the sensations below the level of the injury. The higher the level of the injury, the more the body is affected. The 33 vertebrae that make up the spine are separated into 5 groups. At the bottom of the spine, there are 4 coccygeal vertebrae. These bones are fused and make up the tailbone, otherwise known as the coccyx. Above these are 5 sacral vertebrae called S1 to S5. There are also fused nerves. From these levels supplies the pelvic region. The 5 lumbar vertebrae in the lower back are called L1 to L5. Injuries at these levels can affect the leg and the foot functions. There are 12 thoracic vertebrae in the chest, and these are called the T1 to T12. Injuries at these levels can affect the leg and foot functions in the chest and abdominal muscles. At the top of the spines, there are 7 cervical vertebrae in the neck. These are called C1 to C7. Injuries at these levels can affect the lower limbs, chest, and abdominal muscles, as well as the diaphragms, arms, wrist, and hand functions. When the damages occurs higher up in the spine, there is a greater loss of functions. Injuries to the spinal cord are called complete or incomplete. A complete injury means that there is no transmissions of messages beyond the level of injury. This results in no sensations and no voluntary movement below this area. An incomplete injury means that some messages are being transmitted. These messages can either be movements or sensations. Injuries to the spinal cord are also divided into 2 groups, the paraplegia and the quadriplegia. The paraplegic refers to the paralysis of the lower limbs and the lower trunk resulting from the thoracic or the lumbar injuries. The quadriplegia refers to the paralysis of both upper and lower limbs resulting from the cervical injuries.